Hello people of the internet, and welcome to Opinion of a Heretic episode 1. For my first video I've decided I'm going to tackle the argument against evolution. The creationists like to use a lot about how accepting evolution means you have to reject God and you have to be an atheist if you believe in evolution. Now, while I am, by technical definition, an atheist, and I do accept evolution, I'm here to explain how evolution was not the defining factor that made me deconvert to atheism. Alright, when I was a kid, I remember the first time learning that that humans are basically animals, like when I was really young. I think it was in like 3rd grade or something. My teacher was talking to us about animals, and at some point in the conversation, I think just haphazardly, she mentioned that humans are basically animals too. We're just a lot smarter than the other animals. So we got bigger brains, so we make fire, we build houses, and that makes us different. And as a kid, all I thought was, oh, that makes sense, because we got fur like animals, we're squishy like animals. It makes so much sense. Simplistic understanding of a child, but yeah, that was basically all that mattered to me. I didn't immediately say, oh my god, that means God's wrong. I didn't even start honestly considering the possibility that there was no God until I was like halfway through high school. Even when I first started learning about evolution, like just reading the Bible when I was a kid, that long before I ever learned about evolution, was enough proof to me that at least some of it is wrong. Like Noah's Ark, people. Do I have to explain how wrong that is? I know some people honestly do believe Noah's Ark happened and everything in the Bible is true, but I'm not here to tackle the validity of the Bible. I'm just trying to explain how evolution. So anyways, even evolution didn't really have any effect on whether or not I believe in God. Just, it was another fact of life. If you believe in God, it's not that hard of a stretch to imagine that He himself set evolution in motion, so where's the contradiction? The Bible itself, whether or not you believe God inspired that book, the fact of the matter is, it was written by people. People aren't exactly perfect. I don't know much else to say that, but anyways, it wasn't evolution that turned me away from religion. It was mostly personal theological reasons. Like, I remember being in high school, having a lot of time on my hands because I was a bit of a loner. So I spent all of my time just thinking about things. And one of the things I thought about a lot was religion. And the biggest problem in my mind with religion was the simple fact that there are all these other religions out there that all make the same claim as Christianity, saying, oh, we have the one true religion, the only path to the afterlife, and our book says so. That's exactly the same thing that Christianity says, and every time I tried to get any information on what makes Christendom better than any other religion, all they could say was, have faith. I actually have no problem in believing the possibility of some higher being that set the universe in motion, but really, there's no one religion that inspires me to say, oh, this is obviously the one truth, so by default I've just abstained from religion and worship of a god. I'm just going to live a normal, nice life. I'm going to try to avoid being an asshole. Ironically, I actually live my life by two of the major teachings of the poster boy for Christianity, Christ. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and judge not lest ye be judged. Two very simple principles to live your life on, and they can apply to almost anything in life. Simple enough for me. Just don't kill anybody, don't hurt anybody, don't steal nothing. Be nice to people. Try not to insult people if possible. But if they're the one insulting you, at least defend yourself. My whole philosophy on life, and it had nothing to do with evolution. I don't know what else to say, but that's all I'm here for. I'll tackle the full reasons, reasons why I decided to be an atheistic agnostic, or whatever the hell someone else defined me as, in another video. I'm just going to keep this simple for now. I just want to point out, if you're going to argue that evolution determines that you must be an atheist, I'd just like to point out that about, I think it was like 70% of all scientists who believe in evolution are some sort of not creationist, Christian or some sort of other religious individual. They just have accepted that evolution is some part of God's big plan. What's so hard to accept about that? The whole creationist theory of God created the Earth 6,000 years ago and it's all been static since then. That sounds like just a pathetic little example of creation compared to he set the universe in motion a couple of billion years ago and it all was working in a certain pattern, a way things according to the laws of the universe that he created, resulting in eventually life in this corner of the universe and a system of reproduction and variation that would eventually result in some sort of life that he wanted to create. If you believe in an all-powerful God who can do anything, to me that sounds like an amazing thing that is beyond the scope of any mortal. It sounds like something that a god would do. 5,000 years ago, he just snapped everything into existence as it is, and what we observe of the universe contradicts what his holy book says. And that doesn't sound like a very consistent God to me. Well, I just want to wrap this up then. I just want to keep this simple. I'll get into more detailed stuff later. Peace out.